everyone, Patrick Redknapp here, and I am on the community lounge sofa with Corey Romero, who is the V-Community guy on Twitter, and he was running the communities here at VMware Explore. And yeah, how's it been? You had a lot going on.
Got a ton going on. The show has been absolutely fantastic. So I manage, as you know, I manage the VMware vExpert program. And this year we gave away a very, very nice vExpert jacket. I meant to bring one over with me.
That's all right,
but,
that's fine.
Yeah,
I've got one of them. They're really good.
Yeah, black bomber jacket, branded VMware vExpert. Yeah. Really, really nice. So we gave that out to vExperts. It was sponsored by NetApp and also, of course, VCF, VCF business unit. So. And communities team too.
Yeah, well, everything VCF has been happening this week, hasn't
yes.
it? You know, that is the main message we had this morning in the keynote.
Yeah, it's all about VCF.
Yeah, there's been some cool stuff, some AI stuff they discussed about, some resilience things. You know, they've got a clean room added to it. There's lots of AI functionality. They had AI agent stuff like that added. I could go on for about an hour talking about it because it's just
right.
There were so many announcements. It was great. But so you've had that giveaway. That was great. I love the shirt giveaway. This lounge that we're in right now has been a bit of a nexus for people coming and having conversations.
Yep. I
was sat on this very sofa earlier, and there were a whole lot of people who hadn't seen in ages.
William Lamb, Duncan Epping was here.
Yeah.
Julia Klaus from the communities team.
Yeah, it's good.
A lot of people here.
Good conversations, and that's why a lot of us come. That's why I come. I come as much for the networking and the community as much as I do for the intelligence as well. You know.
Yeah.
But it's cool. But it's what you do as well. You know.
Yeah, right.
And it's where we see our friends that we've made in the community, and it's where we build our careers as well.
I think I've known you for 14 years now, something like that. Yeah, long time.
Exactly. We only see each other at the show generally.
Right.
But it's we catch up.
Yeah, it's like we saw each other yesterday, and that's what I love about this community, right? Like, you've got a lot of customers here in the vExpert program. But I've got a lot of friends here too, right? Like what's cool about this community is I can go anywhere in the world and feel comfortable reaching out to anyone in the community and say, hey, I'm in London. You want to hang out?
Yeah,
right. And people show up. It's one of the coolest communities I've ever been involved in.
Yeah, I've made real lifelong friends.
Yeah.
I've made real lifelong friends. I've got my daughter's godfather I met at VMware World originally,
Yeah.
And people I work with, I've moved careers around all through people in the community.
Yeah.
And I had a message from Thomas Bryant earlier. He's not here, and he said to me, "I miss going to VMworld."
Yeah. And
that's why I showed up. I usually work it, but I'm here as an attendee today. And I came.
Yeah.
That's it. Sometimes you just want to come and you want to do it. That's it.
Absolutely. The biggest thing for me, the biggest value here at the show is the networking, right? Making those connections, whether they're friendship connections or business connections, future business connections, right? There are so many networking opportunities here, right? And the vibe is very lively, right? And it adds a lot to the show.
And I mean, I built my entire career, 20 years of coming to this show.
Right.
Most of my business got generated from it. People I've met, people I've worked with, and you hear it all the time. It's one of those. To be honest, it's one of those things where I've always said to people, you should be coming.
Yes.
You want to build your career, you want to build your network, and internationally as well. I'm from the UK. I come to the American one all the time.
Right.
It's you're going to forge those connections that are going to last through your career.
Yeah.
And that's what I found is really important about this community and why I keep coming back. And I'm going to do the UK show as well. I'm going to do the UK Explore Live. And so I'm going to do that in September, and they've got a V-Mug on the back of that as well.
That's awesome.
So we're going to be doing that as well, and that's all good. But I'm having a great show, and thank you so much for putting all this on.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for coming. It was really, really good to see you. Every time I see you, I get a huge smile, right? That happens with a lot of the vExperts, right? Because this is, for me, my favorite part of my job, right? Because I talk to the vExperts, talk to you guys all the time over email, right? Or over Discord or over something. I don't ever really get to see you in person very much, except for maybe once or twice a year. And so this is for me my biggest part of the show. But also, back to the career portion of the show. There's certification here. You can get certified.
Yeah.
There's hands-on labs. There's experts here like Duncan Epping, William Lamb, Frank. There's a whole bunch of people here that you can ask questions, lean on, and leverage. Right? Like, the amount of information that's here to help you grow is exponential.
And everyone's super nice as well. Like you can
Yes.
go up to anyone here. They're not good. They're just going to help you if you ask a question. Everyone's super friendly. I don't think I ever meet anyone who's
Yes.
not friendly at this community. That's another thing as well. You know, super welcoming. That makes a difference.
Very welcoming, very welcoming. Yeah, we'll just touch real quick on my very first speaking session.
Yeah.
Right, I showed up to, this is when I first took over the vExpert program.
Yeah.
I showed up with 300 vExperts, and I was so nervous because I had to speak for the first time in front of people, and there were 300 people there. And 10 minutes before I start to speak, Carolyn, the woman who had set everything up for us, hands me the mic and she says, well, you're going to introduce Pat Gelsinger here in a minute. And I went into like a full panic attack, and it was very obvious that I was struggling through my speech. But the coolest thing about it was, after I was done, so many people came up to me and said, great job, great job. Even though they saw me struggling, they all congratulated me and patted me on the back, and it really made me go, I'm going to keep doing this until I'm no longer even have butterflies in my stomach about speaking in front of a camera, in front of an audience, whatever it is. And I've reached that point. I reached it actually 2 years ago. I'm comfortable doing sessions now. So you really, it's not only about being here, it's about pushing yourself as well. You know, getting uncomfortable, and that's where you really find yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I never used to even consider sitting in front of a camera and talking.
Right.
And I did one session with when I was working for Khaleesi, I did one session.
Yeah.
And I presented that, and that for me, I was like, I've never done this before, but I did it, and it was actually quite fun.
Right.
But you know, it's very much getting outside your comfort zone. You got so many people who can help you anyway. But yeah,
Absolutely.
So tonight we've got the VMware and the vExpert reception.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun.
7 to 8:30, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be over by the time I put this video out, but I'll let you know how I got on. But yeah. Overall, cheers, man. Thanks for coming on the chat.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, cool.
Really appreciate you.
Thank you.